In this video, I want to take a mask that I found on Thingiverse and download it and cut it up into smaller pieces to where I can work with it and put it on a smaller 3D printer. So this is Uni skull mask by this guy here, Subjardak, and I'm allowed to use it and to chop it up. So let's go with download all files. So I have the files downloaded now. I'm going to open those files, and there's an STL file. So I need to actually extract all these. Extract. And here are the files. So we have the skull right here. So I want to take this STL file and chop this guy up. So let's go do that. To do that, I'm using Onshape, and this is a free subscription. Let's go to create, document. Now this may take a tiny bit to import, so I will probably pause the video and allow you to see it much faster. So let's go over here to insert new tab. I'm going to import, go to my skull, go to my imp files, right there it is, STL, open, and we're just going to say okay. Units are millimeters. Give this a second. Okay. The skull has been imported. So we get a new tab down here. I'm going to click on that guy. And now I can see, actually, this imported it as, says different parts, but I don't see what, maybe there's little chunks in here. Okay, so the STL has a couple little issues here and there, but part one is mainly the part we want. So actually we can probably just delete these extra little chunks of nothingness. So let's take part 2, go all the way down to part 8 here, holding my shift key, and I should be just hit delete and say okay, and all those little things should disappear. And there's our mask again. All right, so now we want to chop this mask up into a couple little pieces. So what we can do first is, let's say we want to chop it right dead center using this one right here, this plane. And then let's say we want to chop it, mid plane. So I'm going to create an offset plane here. So let's go get a plane. We're going to click on this, and then we can do a offset. Okay, and we can just drag this up to where we think, and we'll get it in that general area. I'm going to click over here and drag this to the right side so I can see that new plane. That new plane is going here. Let's I want to look at where it's popping out. Can't see it too well, but it is popping out like right there. Let me do something. I'm going to click a little higher. Okay, click OK, and now it's there. I'm going to actually double click on this guy, and I'm going to grab this corner right here and pull that out, and then rotate that guy and grab this corner and pull this guy out. Okay, so now we can see him a little better. Click on my right, and that does my chop through it. Now you can adjust this to whatever height you want, and so we will do it in like 4 pieces. So let's click spacebar to get out of that, and let's do our splits. So let's go over here to split right here. Okay, we're going to click on our STL, our body. Entity to split with is this plane right here. Green check. It's thinking. Okay, it did it. And then one more split. Now we're going to take this one and this one, and then we're going to entity to split with is choosing this one right here. There we go. Entity to split with is that guy. All right, I think it's just thinking. We're going to keep everything, keep tools. Green check. That split didn't work, so let's delete that. Let's try it again. Split. part, this guy, entity is this plane. Green check. There it goes. All right, and if you don't like that location, you can adjust this plane up and down. So now we have 4 pieces. You can see them highlighting as I hover through. Okay, and if you want to export each one of those individually, left click, right click, export, and you send it to your 3D printer. And I'm going to go to here to STL. So take it out as a STL, download, fine resolution millimeters, export, and that exports each piece individually as you do that. And then you can put it onto your 3D printing software and print that as a smaller chunk. And then I would say put that together, add some glue, maybe some Gorilla Glue or something to unite it back together. So hopefully that helps a few of you out there if you are trying to print these types of masks. And good luck. Thanks. Bye.